No doubt. I mean, there's no shame in being British at all. In my opinion anyway. A lot of people might argue, oh, the weather and where we live. And if I'm being completely honest, where I live in Swindon isn't really the best area at all. I live in a decent bit, but apart from that, I can name a few areas in my town that really, really, really are scatty. They don't even deserve to, you know, be... How do I put it? I reckon some people in them kind of places, you know, really just, you know, they really, really do annoy me, because if you've not, like, heard, we have a little thing in this country called chavs, and chavs, ultimately, in my opinion, ruin our society. Why? They're lazy, they're disrespectful, and they think they're hard. That, for me, is really bad. You know, I'm a guy who likes to say, yeah, I'm improving on my laziness, I will admit. Now I used to be a bit lazy, but now I'm not so lazy anymore. You know, I'm doing well in school, even though it's the summer holidays. You know, I think I did well in my exams, and I know, for God, I improved in school. I'm doing well in school. And, you know, I have respect for people, and I have an open mind, I don't judge anyone, but some people, a lot of people do, it really does, and, you know, it just really annoys a lot of us, and it's just like, it's just a youth culture at the minute. I mean, you can't really do anything about it, but, yeah. So, the Olympics so far, summarised up, they've been great. They've been, you know, they've been everything that we've wanted them to. It's had the spirit, it's had the heart. You know, so many people have turned up, even though there's this whole thingy about empty seats. There's no more empty seats anymore. Everyone's so excited. Team GB are third in the medal table, only behind China and America, and that's pretty understandable because, one, China has 1 billion people, and there's a little thing called Asian precision level. And the US just have tons of athletes in general who seem to be good at sports, but let's face it, I'm sorry to offend any Americans out there, but your country isn't the smartest. And I'm sorry if you get offended, but it's true. Your school system at the minute seems to be producing more retards than, I don't know, countries that don't have education systems, like Somalia. You know, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And that's probably a bit of an overreaction, but I'm just sorry, but your country's producing a lot of retards out of your school system and education system. That's probably something you want to listen to your politicians talk about in your upcoming elections, apart from the 3 Gs, gods, guns, and gays. Please get past that, it is absolutely ridiculous. Now, the second topic I would like to walk on to is something that's very sensitive to me. It's friendship talk. A lot has happened to me personally, as a person, over the past year. I wouldn't have dreamt a year ago I would be where I am now. I wouldn't have dreamt I'd be doing YouTube videos, to be honest. I wouldn't have dreamt some of the friends I had. I've lost friends, I've gained friends. It's, you know, I'm in teenage years, I'm learning, but I've learned the hard way, and it really sucks. But if I could offer anyone out there, just anyone who you know, is going through teenage years, prepare for the worst. Seriously, prepare for the worst. There's so many things that can go wrong. So many things. So many things that can go wrong.
Enemy napalm strike inbound.
It's unreal. And, you know, I mean, I've learned a lot. And one thing I've learned is don't trust anyone, really, until you really know them and when you're really close, because, you know, it's hit me hard. It's really, really hit me hard this year. And last year as well. I just finished year 10, I'm about to move on to year 11, my last year of school. And, boy, year 10 was what a year for me. There's tons of ups, tons of downs. It's absolutely unbelievable, really.
Enemy spy plane above.
I mean, I can offer this bit of advice as well. You're going to get people in your life who are complete and utter how do I put it, pieces of trash without swearing, because, you know, I don't, you know, want to swear because it's YouTube and I don't know if it'll go viral or not, but anyway, it's besides the point. I had a, you know, pretty much experience this. I've learned that there's some pretty mentally unstable people out there. Currently mentally unstable people. Some great people as well. I mean, I went on a holiday to Malta with some of my mates, and that was a time of my life. I'll never forget that, but it's also in Malta some things ended. It was kind of happy, kind of sad. You know, I'll never forget it. And, I mean, it's just... I struggle to talk about it because it's there's so much I can say. I mean, you know, you don't really know who your true friend is sometimes. If you get knocked down in social, you get a massive ton of confidence which is lost. I mean, it's hard to get it back. If anyone gets bullied or a social outcast or anyone out there, you know what I mean? I mean, I've never been bullied before, I've never really been an outcast in my life before, ever. I've had best mates and friends ever since reception, when I was about 3 or 4 years old. And, you know, I'm not the best socially. I can be shy, but, you know, I really, you know, I tried my best. And, you know, on the friendship talk, I mean, some people just show a total lack of respect, and you can't trust them. Some people break your trust. You really wonder to yourself, is there any decent people out there anymore? There is amazing people in your life always, there always will be. But, you know, it could even be your parents, but, man, I have learned a lot, and I have made big mistakes, and I'll admit that now. And, sorry, it really touches home with me that, you know, just don't trust anyone, guys, until you know you can, until you're close enough, until you know them as a person. Because believe me, you cannot, you know, you basically cannot get out what you let in. And what I mean by that is, as soon as you let someone into your life, and they get to know every single bit of detail about you, you cannot erase that from their minds. They can use it against you, they can spread it, they can tell people. And that's why I'm saying to you now, do not, and I mean do not trust anybody unless you know for sure that you can. You know, if that person really has enough respect to you and you fall out with him and you ended up being friends with him, he'll keep them secrets. But I'll tell you right now, if he reveals them secrets to anyone, it will prove during your whole friendship that he had no respect and was either probably using you or didn't really give a damn at all. And another thing as well, if someone really tries to, you know, use you, then don't let them, guys. Don't be a stepping stool, because you will not be happy. If anyone is using you, just go up to them and confront them and just say that I'm not your personal tool. Stop it. Just stop using me. And it probably won't work. It's probably the least possible way to put it. And some people may laugh at that, but, you know, what else can you do? I mean, yeah, you can take the violence approach and you can go and punch them in the face and have a fight with them, but, you know, it's not really the most sensible thing to do in the end. And I suppose if you really do get that angry at somebody, you don't think about what you're doing. You don't know sometimes what you're doing. You don't know what you're thinking. And, you know, I know it's hard to control, but you just have to try. And, you know, to sum up this year, it's been good, bad. Last year, good, bad. Teenage years are a pain in the fucking ass. You have good times, but you have a lot of bad times. And believe me, you'll know when them bad times come, because it will piss you off until the end of time. It will absolutely piss you off. Or not until the end of time, but until you get the problems out of your life. And another last bit of advice I'm going to leave you guys here is just, it's easier not to care. Why? because you get upset less. Do not give a crap about if somebody, you know, treats you like shit. Alright? You give a crap if it's your best mate or somebody, but guys, don't get upset over somebody. If you care less, you'll get upset less. And I don't necessarily mean don't care about anything. I'm just saying, don't care about what people, you know, necessarily think about you if it's bad. Do not get upset over that. It's easier to care less and not get upset at all than to get massive amounts of hurt. And it can just, you know, it can be really, really depressing. But, guys, I mean, that's it for this commentary. Parts 1 and part 2. And, until next time, guys, I hope you've really liked this video. If you have, please like, comment, and subscribe, and favourite. But until next time, guys, this is Josh here, reporting from Vari3tyGamers. Peace out.